Remember how I was telling you about my plans to convert to Islam and start a covers band for 80s rock music?
Yeah.
I've finally got the name. Quran.
And we're live.
You are now listening to Radio Rufus.
Yes, you colonic carpenters. Welcome back to another crippled episode of Radio Rufus. The intros just keep getting better. The rest of the podcast stays roughly the same, and that is how we improve. Welcome to the ISA savings account of content. That's right. You invest your time, your attention, your money into our accounts, and in 5 years you look back and you've made a marginal profit in terms of fun, bant, general popularity. You look better, you smell better, you are better. You've been joke maxing, your shaft's longer. It was such a minimal improvement day by day you didn't even notice it growing, and now you've ended up looking like Prime Mandingo. That's what we do here at Radio Rufus. That's how we prosper. That is how we thrive. Welcome back to Radio Rufus, the show. News, sports, games. It's your typical radio program with a modern twist. And in my corner tonight is my account advisor, Aidan Rafferty. Say hello to the people, Aidan.
Hello.
Absolute howler of a weekend for the old roof miser this time around.
What happened this time?
First up, forgot Mum's birthday.
Jesus Christ. Was it a big one?
Yeah, 56. So no.
Yeah.
But can't be doing that.
Yeah.
Especially since she's kind of paid for my new kitchen.
Really?
Yeah. I will have to pay her back.
Yeah.
But she kindly upfronted
Just give you a loan for it?
Yeah, and then I forgot her birthday.
When did you realise that you forgot?
When she texted me saying, you forgot my birthday.
Does not have like a group chat or anything that you would have saw people said, oh, happy birthday, Mum?
Well, yeah, sister and dad, very quiet, I thought. Although they live together, so, you know.
I think
they probably knew about it.
This was a fucking sting operation.
Oh, it was an absolute hoona. You can't forget Mum's birthday. It's not acceptable. Sent some flowers.
Yeah. That are probably going to arrive in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They'll be dead before they get her. Like.
Yeah, sent her some withered roses. And yeah, she was not a happy bunny about that one.
Is she the type of mum to get really wound up about something like that?
She doesn't take much shit, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Mum, I know you watch every episode. I am sorry.
Yeah. He doesn't seem it.
No, I am. And I brought it back. I bought you a glass of Pinot Grigio the other day, so
that basically evens things out.
Even Stevens. That's how karma works.
Did your sister or your dad get her anything nice just to really make you look like a dick?
Oh, I think they went all out. Lovely meal with the family. I'm the only one who doesn't live there, so I'm not invited to the festivities at all.
You would have thought you still would have got a fucking invite.
Well, I don't go home for parents' birthdays and stuff. Like I don't see them on my birthday.
That's more of a reflection on you than it is them.
No. I think it's easier to do birthday activities as a family when you live in their garden, Aidan.
Yeah, but it's not as if you live in a different fucking country. You could go home for your mum's birthday.
She went out with her mates, you know.
Her mates being your dad and your sister.
yeah. Just good friends, you know, besties.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So that was a poor showing from me, and then there was a party in Brighton celebrating David Attenborough's.
You didn't forget that.
Celebrating David Attenborough's 100th birthday. That's the one. I was thinking too much about that one.
Yeah.
So a big celebration of life down in Brighton. 3 people died.
Really?
Yeah, they drowned.
Was any of them David?
No, it wasn't.
Was he there?
No.
That's a weird thing to be at.
Yeah, look.
I understand celebrating your fucking icons and stuff like that, and apparently he's a legend. Question marks around certain things.
Look, I love chameleons as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
You know? They call me the iguana guy because, you know, I'm just an absolute reptile head.
Yeah.
I love
big into them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm crocking around the clock all the time.
You know what fucking freaks me out? Because they're basically dinosaurs that are still alive to this day. You know those, like, what do you call the type of dragons?
A Komodo dragon.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that because in my head I was trying to figure out whether it was Komodo or kimono. And then I pictured a dragon wearing a kimono, and that's hilarious.
Yeah, sort of Asian dragon. They are Asian.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure you could get one in a kimono. If you really wanted to.
If you get the full strength of your sweatshop workforce, they could get that in
I'd
an
like to
afternoon.
see a Komodo dragon done up like a Japanese geisha, I must say.
Yeah.
With a sort of kimono, umbrella, white face on, looks like a fucking mime.
Why is whiteface okay in China? Wait, whiteface is okay everywhere. It's blackface people have an issue with.
No, but if you're doing whiteface, you can just say you're dressing up as a mime. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, what if I want to dress up as a black mime?
Then I think you have to blackface the rest of your body and do whiteface on your face.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I think it's still got a problem because your hands and your neck would be black.
Yeah. You raise a fair point.
It's like that guy from 21 Pilots.
Oh yeah, that tattooed all his arms.
Yeah, I think it's paint.
You know what that reminds me
I think
of?
he paints his hands and his neck every day.
It's fully tattooed, all of his arm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It
That's
reminds
not
me of,
blackface, is it? If I just get it tatted.
It's black arm.
Yeah, permanent black arm.
Yeah, it's not blackface yet, although we'll probably get to that stage. Do you remember in PictoChat back in the day where you colour the whole screen in black and then draw pictures with the eraser?
Yes. Yeah.
That's what he reminds me of.
Yeah.
I want to get in there with a rubber and draw a cock in his arm.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a reverse tattoo. It's about the tattoo you don't have. It's like jazz.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think 3 people got pushed off Brighton Pier or something and drowned or something.
I didn't hear anything.
It wasn't me. I didn't push them off.
That's pretty devastating.
Yeah. It's pretty peak, but that's the circle of life.
And what was Attenborough narrating this?
We see.
We have 3 gammy swimmers.
Yeah, 3 Gabby swimmers serving us food for the sharks.
I can't believe he wasn't even at his own birthday party. That's worse than you not going to your ma's one.
Yeah, that's true. It's rude from him, especially
Yeah.
since 3 people died.
And what the fuck would he have been at? Although you'll be a bit fucked off if someone organised a birthday party that you had no idea about and didn't want to go to,
Yeah.
and then 3 people die and they expect you to speak on it.
Yeah, but he was probably in Africa, tending to an injured kangaroo or something. Or,
What actually... So he's a wildlife sort of... Is it conservationist?
he's a biologist, I think.
But he's big into the conservation of animals.
Yeah.
He's like a Steve Irwin
big
type
into the
character.
conservation of animals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a fair
He's like
statement?
Steve Irwin, but Steve Irwin kind of used to finger the animals a bit.
Don't put any disrespect on fucking Steve Irwin's name
I
like
think
that.
he was frigging off that stingray, if memory serves me right.
I think your memory's betrayed you.
I
He was
think-
just trying to befriend the stingray.
No, that was...
He had no ulterior motives.
He was doing foreplay with that thing.
I think
He was teasing the stingray.
the
Definitely.
stingray was thinking, he's fucking well fit for this.
I think he was edging the stingray. I don't think that happens if you don't excite the stingray.
I did see a clip of him, like over COVID. I just went and watched all of Crocodile Hunter, like 5
Does he?
seasons of
Yeah.
it.
Does he beat off any of the crocodiles at any
He
point?
never beats him off, but there is a point where
Maybe they beat him off.
one of the Komodo dragons bites his foot, and in the process,
close
breaks his tooth. And he sits apologizing to the dragon because it broke its tooth, trying to bite his leg off. And I was like, that's when you know that man's in the job for the right reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, so David Attenborough, is he, because you say he's away in Africa tending to injured animals, is he not mainly just the fucking guy in the sound booth these days?
Yeah, but he writes that shit. He's not just a narrator.
Right, okay. I think I've massively downplayed his role in all those fucking documentaries.
Yeah. He's the country's leading biologist.
Yeah, I can see why people have a bit more respect for him then.
Yeah, he's not like one of those faceless YouTube channels.
Yeah, I thought he was basically memulous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's like crocodile memulous.
Yeah, he does have a good voice for it, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's the same as like Louis Theroux has a great voice for documentary.
I was going to do a Theroux impression, but I can't, so I'll just do an Indian accent if you want.
Give me a Indian Louis Theroux interviewing HS Tiki Taki about the monastery.
Hello, mate. I should have watched it, I think.
I'll throw in some of his buzz sort of phrases. Is that fair to say?
So is that a fucking fair one, mate? Come on, tell me, you bastard.
That's so shit. You bastard.
Yeah.
They actually did.
Your face looks like a spoon.
I know you have no time for sketch comedy, but they did a really good sketch on Saturday Night Live where there's like 4 different Louis Theroux narrating over themselves.
Interviewing each other.
And then Louis Theroux himself comes out.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, nice.
Good shit.
Got talking to this uni girl on Hinge. Okay, I know everyone on this podcast thinks I'm like 38.
Yeah.
I'm 24 years old.
Yeah,
so
you should just be out of uni.
This is not a predator situation.
Yeah.
Okay? Just to be clear.
You're not taking a dip in the kiddie pool.
I'm not.
You're also in the kiddie pool, kind of.
Sure. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Although I do like when I go to public leisure centres, I do like doing a wee in the kids' pool and then going in the big one.
Mark your territory a bit.
Well, just to show them who's boss. Fucking annoying me. You know, my family's just moved in downstairs beneath me.
Oh, our family? I thought you said my family.
No, a family.
I was like, why is my family moving?
They've got some kids, so I'm looking forward to spending the summer standing on my balcony with a fucking super soaker. Shut up, you
Is that a
little twerp.
euphemism for your fucking morning wood?
No, absolutely. I'm not going to attempt to spunk on the neighbour's
No,
kid.
piss on them. You just get more. The Bot Comedy Club is back on Friday the 12th of June with an unreal lineup including Paddy Roth, William Thompson, Darren Gaffney, Kieran Franco and myself. There's currently a limited amount of early bird tickets available on Eventbrite, so if you want to get 30% off the price of your tickets, the link will be in the description or the bio below. We're just off the back of 2 sold out shows, so don't be waiting around too long. Hope to see some of you there. Friday the 12th of June.
I'm on tour this summer with my debut show, Rice Age, and tickets are absolutely flying. We've already sold out 3 dates, added 4 new shows, and upgraded 2 venues. So make sure you get your tickets while they're available. If you like songs about Bonnie Blue, stories about Big John, and are up for a night of raucous banter, this might just be the show for you. See you there. If you're enjoying Radio Rufus and you'd like to have double the weekly content, make sure you subscribe to the Patreon right now. For just £3 a month, you can get a bonus episode every week and 48 hours early access to our regular episodes.
There's over 20 pieces of content on the back catalogue already. That includes bonus podcasts, Q&As, vlogs, and our brand new Shagging Uncle series. All that for less than the cost of a malnourished snow leopard a month.
And I can tell you right now, our podcast is way better than a malnourished snow leopard. Make sure you sign up on the Patreon website directly because Apple charges you 30% if you sign up through the app. Now, back to the episode. As part of my never-ending quest to quit podcasting and become a rock star, I've just released a 5-track EP. It's called Small Pond Sessions, contains heartfelt songs like one about the time when I got ghosted and had to go mini-golfing with Aidan Rafferty, and bangers like one about the time when I got heartbroken by a Swedish princess. Genuinely true. If you like my other music, you'll like this, so make sure you check it out. Thank you.
You get far more purchase and you get a lot more sort of firepower, I reckon, when fully erect.
I'm going to stand over their French doors with a fucking bucket. Have some of that, you little prick.
What's a French door?
It's the doors that open from the middle.
Patio doors, same thing.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, got talking to this girl on Hinge. Few years younger than me, and she was sending me voice notes like asking me to beg for it.
You can't be begging for it from someone younger than you.
I have a mortgage. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, she was like, "Oh, you got to do as you're told." I was like, "Why don't you do your homework first, and then we'll talk about that?"
You're not helping these accusations.
Mate, the biggest problem in her life is midterm assessments.
Yeah.
And she's asking me to like get on my knees, beg for it. But this is someone whose only life experience is watching Euphoria.
Probably,
must
actually.
be, right?
Yeah. Never watched it myself, but that does sort of add up. It's
I
like,
think Sydney Sweeney pretends to be a dog, right?
I don't know.
And then she bites Steve Irwin's foot.
It was her. I think it was whenever
I wouldn't mind that. Steve Irwin thing, but Sydney Sweeney plays all the animals.
And are you Steve Irwin in this situation?
I might be. Yeah.
And
Like
do you want to be stabbed?
Horny Steve Irwin. Yeah.
What you were saying there reminds me of, I think we were in first year of uni, but there was different ones up that would go up to the Holy Lands for like St. Patrick's Day and stuff. And someone had stopped us to ask for directions or something. And then they were like, "Oh, we've never been here before. We're only like fucking 16. And one of my friends was like, what the fuck are you doing here? And they came up with their PE bag And he was just like, the realization hit was like, you still have a PE teacher.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
What are you doing in our fucking zone?
So what did you do? Ice them? I would have
Just fucking pop a cap in them.
So long, motherfucker. Yeah.
I don't think we had a firearm handy, but in another timeline, they might have got fucking iced.
Yeah. I'm basically living the Frank Heffley lifestyle. You know the
Is
guy.
that Dire Wimpy Kid?
His dad hates teenagers.
Yeah.
So on Halloween, instead of giving them sweets, they come up to the house and he stands from the top floor window with a fucking bucket and just drenches them.
So this is where you got that inspiration
I'm
from?
looking forward to doing that to the family living beneath me's kids.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, razor blades in the sweets.
Yeah, razor blades in the sweets. Just if you are my neighbours, I don't want to kill your kids. Really. I promise, I do.
Just as a quick PSA.
Yeah, just as a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, it's just so we can sort of cover ourselves in case of people accusing you of
Poisoning children.
or it being premeditated is what I'm trying to cover ourselves.
Yeah. If I do kill your kids, it will be in the heat of the moment. I can promise you that. It will be a spontaneous killing.
Yeah. If any sort of cull does occur, it'll be just because it took you. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't something that you woke up and planned to do.
No.
You seized the moment.
Yeah. I just had an opportunity.
Yeah, it was. That's all it is. An opportunistic child murdering.
It's terrible, isn't it?
If you were to do that sort of activity on Halloween, what would you dress up as?
Probably you.
I don't think you have the build to pull it off. You need to get like fucking shoulder pads.
Yeah. Well, I'd put on my American football kit. And
Yeah.
then I'd put that shirt over it.
Yeah.
And then I'd be you.
But as if I just walk around like this day to day.
You do look like you look like you're wearing American football kit under your skin
Kind of.
at all times. That's the sort of build you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look like you're built like a cardboard box fort.
I'm built a bit like that shelving unit behind you.
Yeah, a little bit. That's based off your frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little bit like that, those cups that are based on Marie Antoinette's tit.
I don't know who that is.
Marie Antoinette was a French aristocrat during the Revolution. She was like, the peasants, so this would be you in this
Right.
analogy.
Yeah.
They were like, we have no bread, but you don't really eat bread, so think mash. We don't have any mash.
Yeah.
And she said, no worries. Let them eat, she said, let them eat cake. Because we've got loads of cake, because I'm rich and I fucking love cake. But I guess in your instance, it'd be sort of like, let them eat roasties.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
Where does the tit come into it?
The cup, the style of cup is a cocktail glass.
Yeah.
Is based on the shape of her tit.
What sort of cups was she working with?
It's a small handful.
Right, okay.
Let's say-
I meant the material of the glass.
You weren't asking how big the tit was.
No, that's what.
No, it's not like.
What do you take me for?
It's not
Is
like
it a beaker? Is it a tumbler? Is it plastic? Is it glass?
Let's just say she wasn't absolutely racked up. It's not. It doesn't look like a watering can.
Is it more of a shot or a pint?
Yeah, it'd be a bit weird if it was like a bucket.
Yeah. Is it a schooner of a tit? I think that's the first time that phrase.
No, it's not a schooner of a tit. Otherwise, schooner score would be all over that.
Oh,
Would be-
yeah.
yeah.
60-second snippet scoring tits.
Yes, that's my channel.
What was it we came up with the other day?
The Puna scorer.
The Puna scorer.
It's
The
just
fact that
like
you haven't used that yet.
the Puna scorer is just like schooner scorer, except I think the idea is like halfway through the Instagram reel, he munches some box and then rates it out of 10. Is that what that is?
He'll have to do that off
Like,
screen.
we're at the Devonshire and I'm here with this posh tart. Nom nom nom. That's a 6.5.
Get your minge out.
Yeah, something like that. And if anyone wants to take the Puna scorer idea and run with it, feel free. I'm
work
not going
away.
to press copyright charges on that. This girl from uni, she said she takes nudes for her own mum, which not sure about that.
Wait. Okay, a bit of confusion here. Is she taking nudes and sending them to her mum?
No.
Or is she taking her mum's nudes?
Taking her mum's nudes.
Right, okay. I don't know what's weirder.
They're both pretty bad.
Yeah.
If my mum suggested either of these, I wouldn't be on board, I have to say.
Yeah, especially with how passive aggressive your mum can be about your weight.
What do you mean?
Like you've told me before that you'll have just had one too many dinners that week, and she'd be like,
Looking a bit chubby.
"You need to go for a run."
Yeah.
Can you imagine her directing your fucking nude?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Can you put away that flab, Rufus?
Yeah. You need to snatch your waistline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think this would be a lot sexier if you lost the love handles.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
No, she takes her mum's nudes and gets sent to various suitors. And her mum's just started dating. She said, "Oh, he's a rich Irish bloke,
Right.
short guy." I was like,
Okay.
"Is he a fucking leprechaun?" What the fuck is that?
You do think that?
Short man, pot of gold.
It all adds up.
Always close to a rainbow, that guy.
Yeah.
So,
It is a strange one, and I feel like you would have missed an opportunity had you not asked to review them.
I did. Got shut down. Got shut down immediately.
Yeah.
But
Like a prime skepta.
yeah. Man was there and it was shut down.
Man did get shut down.
Man got shut down. And she said that my mum fancies you more than I do.
Her mum that she takes the nudes for.
Fancies me more than she does.
Did you get her fucking digits?
Exactly. I was like, give us the mum's number. And she was like, no, the leprechaun's guarding the pot of gold. I was like, move out the way, little.
Man marking the fucking...
move out the way, little man.
You could probably just lift them up and place them maybe behind the pot of gold, and by the time he gets round it or climbs it,
Yeah,
you could have mounted her.
I could push him off Brighton Pier. How about that?
Yeah. I think there's too many bodies right now. He just land on top of them.
Yeah.
You
Just
use it as like a makeshift human raft.
surfing a corpse back in. Yeah.
That's something I'd like to see fucking Attenborough narrate.
Right. Corpse surfing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That'd be
like
pretty
that.
entertaining.
Yeah. He gets mistaken for an illegal migrant washing up on the shore and gets taken out by the Brighton Seagull sniper.
That's some fucking job.
I think if Reform get in Brighton, which they won't, there's a seagull sniper in Brighton who snipes seagulls out the sky to keep the population right, and they tend to just hit the water with a satisfying crunch. I think they're going to get him onto the boats, off the seagulls and onto the boats. And he's going to post up on the British Airways Sky Penis in Brighton and just sort of take pot shots at migrants.
Yeah, just got a fucking head glitch and all the rafts coming in.
Yeah.
It's hard to dodge that one.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
pop up, quick shot, back down. Don't see
The
it coming.
fucking Brighton Bard 50 cal.
Yeah.
Just taking names.
Taking names, yeah. That's only if Reform get in, which they won't, I don't think. It's going to be Greens back again.
I don't know what any of this means.
Back to the Seagulls. Yeah.
So the Seagulls are staying? No, the Seagulls... So would Reform getting in be beneficial to the Seagulls?
Reform getting in would be huge news for the Seagulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Seagulls are pretty fucking racist?
I think Seagulls are racist, because I've never seen... Actually, I have. I have seen Seagulls attack immigrants.
Yeah. I've never seen a seagull attack someone for their chips that... I don't think they really judge. I don't think they discriminate. If they see...
Yeah. They're very woke, Seagulls. They don't see colour.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what they see? Fucking donuts. Mostly.
Yeah. Big Krispy Kreme guys.
Oh, yeah. Glaze me up. Anyway, let's get into the news of the day. And the North-South debate is one that rages on, with Southerners accusing Northerners of being on benefits and taking baths in gravy, and Northerners accusing Southerners of violating human rights and using moisturiser. But there's one Asian peninsula that really has the right idea with regards to this. It's the Korean peninsula. I think we should take some notes from those guys and put down a minefield separating the North from the South here. That would be good.
But the people that would have to build it would be from the North, because you fuckers wouldn't know what you are doing.
No, we be on admin.
Yeah, but are you really going to trust your enemy to not rig it?
I'd be that guy walking around the job site wearing a hard hat and a suit.
That dickhead.
Yeah.
The only man on site wearing steel-toe boots.
Exactly. Yeah. And their helmet doesn't really fit my head because it's not mine.
Yeah.
I've got a clipboard and I'm ticking stuff off, but I don't really know what it is.
It is just literally just a tick box exercise. You have no idea what you're doing there. Everyone hates you. They're talking and gathering amongst themselves in the dinner hall, talking about how soft your hands are.
Yeah. It's all that moisturizer.
Yeah.
I've just been rubbing it in. Legal news from Pyongyang is what I'm talking about. In order to expand its weak nuclear force, North Korea has amended its constitution to mandate automatic atomic weapon strikes if leader Kim Jong-un is assassinated. So it took 2 days of debate, but then the new law was passed by the Supreme People's Assembly and added to the official legislation.
What happens if it's an inside job?
Yeah, it's a bit of a self-own, isn't it? Just got to...
Yeah, because if it's like a single North Korean working as an individual,
Yeah.
are they just going to fucking send him out in a fucking boat and try and nuke him there?
Like real-life battleships.
Yeah. Is that the plan? Or do they just completely wipe out the entire country over the actions of one man?
You know who would have loved battleships? Oppenheimer.
Oh, he'd have been big in this.
Oh, he loves the game.
Yeah.
That guy, yeah.
He'd been flat out.
Nuke to B4. But it's just always Japan every time. That would be good.
Starting to notice a trend here,
Good
Oppenheimer.
game. Oppenheimer's battleships, where there's one square on each side and it's always Hiroshima.
Is his name Robert?
Yeah, I think that's his middle name. His first name's Jay,
J. Robert Oppenheimer?
but I don't know what it stands for.
Yeah.
It's not Jerome. He's not like Black Oppenheimer.
Autistic fuckers always use their initial of their middle name. Have you ever noticed that? Like,
Is
if
that
you
true?
if you had autism, what's your middle name?
Don't have one.
Say, for example, it was John.
Okay.
You would go by, hello, I'm Rufus J. Rice.
Okay.
For some reason, and you encounter a lot of them in film.
Yes,
Whenever I
it's
was doing,
nutty, crippled, bald professor, smart guy, sci-fi film. Hi, I'm Professor Stephen P. Bartlett.
I have no idea what the rest of that was, but yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm director fucking Luke J. McMahon.
Yeah.
They seem to think it gives them more importance or it makes them look cooler when in reality you just look like a fucking gimp.
Yeah, and it's like I run this factory where I print out infinite copies of like a gammy sort of demon or something.
If it is that situation, surely they can't just, like, it's wiser to just hang them, firing squad, something like that. Why are you going to nuke yourself over it?
Well,
also, is it not really easy for a company to send like a stray Asian to try and plant them there?
Strasian.
Yeah.
Strasian.
Yeah.
Let's use the proper terms. Well, I think what they're worried about is not just like a sort of nutty geezer on a stag do takes it a bit far, like Lee Harvey Oswald in Texas in 1963. There's no proof that he wasn't on a stag.
There will be some sort of school shooter type that's thinking, you know what, I'm going to chance this. I think this would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't. Not many school shootings in North Korea. I don't think.
Probably not.
But they're worried about Kim Jong Un getting Ayatollah'd. Do you remember when that guy just got hit by a missile?
Yeah.
And just got fucking murked. They're worried about that.
Yeah.
And I think they're thinking that if he got hit by a missile, it would be easy to work out where the missile came from.
It's sort of one of those ones. It's like, it doesn't instill a lot of confidence from your leader whenever he's like, oh, if anyone kills me, we're going to, do you know what I mean? It's not the statement from a secure man.
Right. It's like when the teacher says, next person who shouts out, like, gets a detention.
Yeah.
It's like, that's just a limp-wristed threat.
Yeah. It's sort of like you're playing football with someone and if you don't go by their rules or allow a goal, they're going to take the ball and go home.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that.
So they think that it's going to be US, Japan, South Korea, one of the three. Mm-hmm. Although, good luck getting a missile out to the US, I think. Have you ever watched the footage of the North Korean missile tests?
No.
It looks like dude perfect build a rocket battle. They are so shit.
Yeah, they're not getting that sort of airtime.
I've seen better rockets at fireworks night. I really have.
Yeah, I 100% thought you were going to say I saw better rockets in the pub.
I have. Yeah. But honestly, you go to any bonfire night, I've seen Catherine wheels with more power than the North Korean missile test.
It doesn't instill a lot of confidence. They're not going to get half the length they need to.
It looks like that shitty little foam rocket that you stand on the pad and it shoots into the air.
It's basically just a fucking sparkler. There's probably more firepower in a sparkler.
That thing is controlled like a radio airplane, that thing.
Yeah.
He's basically got a fucking couple of joysticks.
It is kind of interesting. It's sort of like a nuclear dead man switch.
Explain.
Have you ever heard of like dead man switch bombs or like detonators?
Which is?
Where it's like someone will have their thumb on something and if they're shot, it blows up.
We all die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is kind of, it's interesting.
It's like that, but it looks like a school sports day.
It's a smart idea from Kim Jong-un. I'm backing him all the way in this.
Yeah, I think it's a really great idea, mate. Kim, keep your head up. We're all pulling for you.
Yeah.
Okay, on to...
So they have this in place for if he dies,
Yeah.
but
They're sending one right back, guaranteed.
whoever his heir is, that's their first day on the job, having to deal with nuclear fallout. And I don't trust the North Koreans to have a good onboarding process for her to be able to sufficiently deal with this. It will be his daughter, isn't it? I'm pretty sure his daughter is the next in line.
Yeah, isn't she like 8 years old or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's getting through into the deep end there.
Oh, mate.
Imagine having to deal with a fucking nuclear bomb whenever you're sat in HR trying to get your password sorted.
I mean, just if I was 8, I'd struggle with HR in general.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine you open up your school planner day one on the job, and first thing is you got double sending the nukes on a Monday morning.
The new Supreme Leader still trying to get their fucking fob to get into the dinner hall.
Yeah.
And having to deal with that.
All right, give me the keys and a Capri Sun. let's bomb this shit up. I'm going to blow DC to fucking smithereens.
I'll be ready after break time.
Yeah, exactly. We have nap time, right? Between the meetings, we've got nap time. I really like that. If you were an actual boy dictator.
Yeah.
And so you had like Iran war, dodgeball. Iran war, dodgeball, and then sort of emergency famine meeting with China in the evening. Yeah.
And we have to fit in some time to build sandcastles.
Of course. Yeah. And you live in a fort. Oh, that would be great. We're pulling for you, little Korean girl.
Yeah.
Your
father put you in a hairy position, but we've got all the faith in the world in you. Launch those fucking nukes.
All right. Next story. And I think in the first ever for the show, we've got a bit of Jews news.
Jews news?
I
like it.
Jews news. It's a topic we've tended to shy away from, I'll be honest. Can get controversial, but we're not talking about Israel. This is just Jewish news.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'd like to be Netanyahu even less than the next guy. So I'm not touching anywhere near that. This is a top bit of Jews news. As an ordained rabbi has officially become the top bloke at Pornhub HQ.
Good to see.
So you know Pornhub's 7th biggest website in the world?
How many above it are other porn sites?
No, it's definitely the biggest one, right?
You'd imagine
I think it's got to be bigger than Bing. Nobody uses Bing.
Is Bing a porn site?
No. But I'm just saying it's not the 7th biggest porn site. It's the 7th biggest website.
Right, okay, yeah. I'm assuming Google's number one.
Got to be, right?
You would have all the big social medias, but that is mental to think.
Yeah. 7th biggest website in the world.
There's a lot of fucking...
I think more people use Pornhub than Spotify, right? If we uploaded these episodes on Pornhub, we get way more viewers.
That's actually not a bad idea. We may as well. They're being recorded and edited anyway. We should put them up everywhere.
Yeah, we should.
We'd have to retitle them though. It would be like Brighton Twink and Irish Bear goes to town or something.
Yeah.
Irish Bear ravishes Brighton Twink.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
I'm kind of fucking getting...
What category do we put in? Gay, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, how about for women?
I don't think anything about the setups for women.
Maybe that will increase our demographic because we're always saying how only 9 women listen to this and most of them are my mum.
Yeah. At least 40% of those 9 women's your mum.
Yeah. So if we put it in the for women porn category, then maybe we could get a few more hits.
Maybe if we advertise for like free period products at the end. We should start doing this in the fucking podcast. Never mind.
We have free period products in the office. I buy a box. Don't you see me? I bring in a box of tampons every time. You never use them.
Yeah. I'll definitely look into it next trip.
Apart from that one time when we ran out of toilet paper. Anyway, Jews news. Mm-hmm. This guy's name, Solomon Friedman. Most Jewish name of all time.
It is.
Yeah. He is the head of Pornhub's owners, which is a firm called, unbelievably, Ethical Capital Partners.
And what's his aim is to turn Pornhub more ethical?
Yeah, he said his mission is to clean up internet porn once and for all, whatever that means.
He's sort of like the Batman of porn.
Little bit, yeah.
He's not the hero Pornhub needs, but the hero it deserves.
He's the porn vigilante. And this might not be as strange as it sounds. So apparently Judaism is the most sex-positive religion. Apparently.
I saw a bit of discourse recently that of all the subcategories and stuff like that is apparently big in porn, there isn't one for Jewish. There isn't like a Jewish category.
No.
But maybe now that he's at the helm, there'll be a surge in that sort of popularity.
I've never seen Johnny Sins with a yarmulke on, I must say.
Yeah. Not once.
No. You don't see, like, Mandingo doesn't have a techie trim like that.
Nah.
With the ringlets at the sides. He's not always wearing a hat.
Yeah, I've never seen a Hasidic Jew.
There's no Hasidic porn anywhere.
Yeah.
It's a really good point now. It's a bit, I've never seen a goth drive. You know what I mean?
Oh, can you imagine the upsurge?
Although, to be fair, I don't think I've ever seen a Hasidic Jew driving a car.
Is it because they've got their own, like, personal taxi services? Is that true?
Definitely not.
They've got their own ambulances. That's true.
Jewish ambulance, yeah. They got their own health service.
Yeah.
What do you think they're all sitting in the back like the battle bus?
I'm not thinking that.
Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm thinking, like, if I'm stuck in A&E for so long, how tempted am I to give myself that trim to get seen quicker?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
After that 26-hour stint I did a couple of weeks ago, I would have converted to Judaism to get fucking into
Their
the back of an
hospitals
ambulance.
must be quicker because there just aren't as many people, right?
Yeah.
So it must be way more rapid. So yeah.
But whenever I stayed at the Shalom Stay a couple of weeks ago,
there
was hundreds of them.
Just so you know, Aidan did genuinely stay at a Jewish hotel called the Shalom Stay.
Yeah.
But there's like millions of people who aren't Jewish, and they're all in A&E.
Is there many other areas like that where it's just like so strictly one religion? Or
You're
one
talking
type
about
of
Stamford
person?
Hill in London.
Yeah.
I mean, Israel is a good start.
Yeah.
I'd probably Poland or something.
Yeah.
Probably. So, Judaism, one of the most sex-positive religions. So the Talmud, which I think is the Jewish Bible, has passengers instructing husbands to have regular sex with their wives, emphasizing the importance of pleasure and encouraging experimentation. There's even a tale in the book of a student hiding under his rabbi's bed when the rabbi's shagging his wife. And when they catch him, for some reason, I don't know what, he was just moaning in the background, he said, I'm just trying to learn, it says it in the Torah. Which I'm going to be using as an excuse
for everything.
Yeah. Because when I'm hiding in the women's toilets in my local library...
of all the places you spying on some fucking 80-year-old woman, you could have went to the swimming pool, you could have went to the gym, the local library.
Yeah.
You're going to see someone fucking... That's of all the places you could have seen, you might see like some fucking sort of shifty granny open a pack of Werthers.
Yeah. Myrtle and Doris gumming up the Werthers, returning DVDs once a week.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
You want to be gummed up like those Werthers?
Oh, yeah. Gummy granny. So this guy is more fit for the role than you think. So although he is a rabbi, he climbed to the top of the food chain, working in Canada as a criminal defense lawyer.
Okay.
Making a name for himself, defending sketchy characters. He made a name for himself defending nonces in court.
Right. And now
he's like a professional nonce defender.
Is that what you want from the person in charge of Pornhub?
I don't know. It's all
But I suppose lawyers and criminal defense lawyers, especially, they don't really have a say in who they defend, do they?
No, you can take on cases that you want.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a bit strange then if he's consistently trying to defend pedophiles.
He's like, I'm Solomon Friedman, attorney at law. Are you a pedo?
That's his ad.
Call 1-800-nonce. And
I said there'd be
today.
There'd be a lot of people ringing him before they commit the acts just to see how good he is and what they can get away with.
Right, yeah.
Like, what if I do this? How long am I looking at? Just before they commit anything too far.
Do you think that's what OJ did when he rang up Robert Kardashian? Okay.
There's a great quote, by the way, in one of the articles. I don't have... It's not even the quote, it's what they said after it. Mm-hmm. So they quoted him in the article and followed it with, says Friedman, a balding, bespectacled, bearded 39-year-old. Was there any need to basically call him fucking bald and four-eyed?
Yeah.
What does that add to the article?
The head of Pornhub, specky bald twat. Yeah, I don't know.
Bespectacled might be the best word I've ever heard.
That's not a new word to you, though, surely.
I've never heard someone wearing glasses being, oh, that's a bespectacled fellow over there.
Right, you've never read Harry Potter.
Is that often
Might be the most used word in the whole book.
I've never read it or watched it, and not once was he referred to as a bespectacled boy.
Yeah, well, he's a specky little gimp, isn't he?
Yeah, I still call someone a specky twat or a specky gimp. It tops it.
Yeah.
It's a great word.
I just want to finish off this story. So, like, if you're a white nationalist conspiracy theorist out there, this is basically saying that a rabbi controls Pornhub is basically like tit milk to a baby.
Yeah,
Because those people, this is what they actually believe. They think that porn is a tool of the wealthy Jewish global elite. And they use it to control the world and, quote, systematically decimate the white population by tempting them to masturbate instead of procreate.
Yeah, that's ever so slightly far-fetched.
I mean, look, don't get me wrong, like a tuggy as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
But also, like, it's up to me, isn't it? He's not coming around my house, hi, I'm Solomon, you have to beat off. Otherwise,
You can freely wank whenever you want.
yeah.
Although sometimes you probably wouldn't mind the motivation. If you're having an off day.
Right. I don't do off days.
You only have on days.
I'm an Iron Man. Yeah.
It's an off day whenever you have less than 3.
An off day is like, it was like the first day of Destroyed in December where I failed the challenge by having 2 wanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think there'll be a massive sort of increase in circumcised cocks in porn now that a fucking rabbi is leading the charge.
Oh, I don't think that's his job.
I think he'll be hands on though.
He doesn't go round to every single porn studio
He'll be
in the
slicing
country.
and dicing every man.
No, I don't think he's fruit ninjaing every guy going. I don't think that's what's happening.
Did you ever hear about it's like an ancient Jewish practice where the rabbi will basically suck on the wound from the circumcision, basically to try and stop the blood flowing and to stop infection?
I have heard about this, and I certainly don't hope it didn't happen to me on Christmas Eve, Thailand 2016.
Do you remember any of that?
Well, I was asleep.
It could have happened.
I was under anesthetic.
Yeah, apparently it's like 0.001% of people in the Jewish community still partake in this.
Yeah, I think it's slightly unethical.
Yeah, that's probably a fair statement.
Yeah.
A fucking rabbi sucking on the circumcised wound of a baby, like.
This guy said that since investing in Pornhub, he's received, quote, the worst anti-Semitism of all time.
Also, sorry, that couldn't be kosher.
What do you mean?
The blood of a baby's foreskin.
I think that's good. I think it's just pigs, right? I think
They could make that argument.
I think Baby Johnson is sort of okay. But yeah, this guy said I've had the worst anti-Semitism of all time. Big statement.
There was a period in the 30s and 40s.
I want to look back a bit.
Yeah.
The period of the 30s and 40s. What about all of history? what about the fucking Crusades, mate?
Yeah.
But no, it's apparently this guy because he bought shares in Pornhub. All right, next story, and we move on to everybody's favourite mini segment from the land of the moron. It's American unintelligence. An Alabama woman has shot and killed her husband simply because he was annoying her, according to prosecutors. Sherry Mitchell, 65 years old, rang the police to report herself for shooting her husband Timothy, saying she was bothered by him. Police officers responded to the scene where they found Timothy dead in his recliner from a single gunshot wound to the chest. That's how I like it. Granny's on target.
I think
one shot, one kill.
Oh, just one and done.
Yeah.
A great precision.
Banged him out straight through the heart.
Arguably, she could have handled the situation better.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she just fucking one-digged him, mate.
Like a prime fucking optic scump.
Yeah. So apparently her husband, the reason he was annoying her is he had undergone open heart surgery 2 weeks earlier, and he was being a bit of a prick about it.
Is that her words?
A bit of man flu or something, I don't know. Yeah. He was still recovering, and he kept coming into the room and just being an irritating guy.
Yeah.
So she decided that the most reasonable response was to grab a handgun and wait by the door for the next time he came into the room.
So she was fucking pre-firing the door?
She's literally camped out next to it, just holding the angle, waiting for him. She's just spawn camped the
She's
guy.
got a trophy system down, just in case he gets any flashbangs.
Literally. Yeah, although he should have flashed in, I think. Right?
Yeah, that's probably a wiser move.
You've got to breach and clear before you go into your wife's own room.
The fact that his wife has her own room probably says a lot about the relationship.
He was actually outsmarted her. He's like, I know my geriatric wife is camping this doorway, so
She's going to go for a snooze instead.
so he didn't return for a bit.
Yeah.
And I imagine she was sort of, it got to her knees after a while, right? Camping by a doorway.
Probably.
So she went looking for him, found him in the recliner, straight through the heart.
It's like search and destroy when you realize that you still have to plant the bomb and only 30 seconds are left.
Yeah,
The onus is on her.
yeah, you got to play the objective.
Yeah.
Old woman.
I think that's what she's arguing. Sorry, Your Honor, I was playing the objective.
Yeah, I just needed to win the round. She's currently being held under a state law that she's not getting a bond hearing. So currently, Granny's stuck in the penitentiary.
Stuck in the pen.
Yeah, free my granny.
It is sort of funny, the idea that she had made up her mind, regardless of whether he came back into the room or not.
Yeah.
She was like, right, this fucking fool's getting iced today.
Yeah. Why? What I like about this is that she didn't really explain why she killed him.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think he was a bit of a prick, holds up either.
also really makes a mockery of that open heart surgery. I bet those doctors
You'd be fucking
tried
fuming.
really hard.
The surgeon should have just had a fucking lie-in.
yeah. It's like, waste all my time doing that triple bypass.
Completely pointless, like. Should have just pulled a sickie.
All right, let's move on to the sport now. And just like the seedy underground Seoul nightclub where I parted with 10 million Korean won in exchange for 20 minutes with some twins, today we're going double Asian. North Korea is poised to open up to the public the golf course where the late, great dictator Kim Jong-il is said to have played one of the most incredible rounds in the sport's history. So the country's official tourism agency has invited amateur players for the first time to take part in the annual Romyong Golf Tournament at Pyongyang Golf Course. This is where former Supreme Leader Kim Jong-il, just minutes after picking up a club for the first time, hit 11 holes in one in a single round. if that's your sort of thing.
I think my favourite thing about that story is that they didn't even make an effort to make it believable.
You know what's funny is my sister picked up a golf club for the first time and hit a hole in one.
Really?
She might be Kim Jong-il.
There's a chance. She could be the one next in throne that has to launch the fucking nukes.
Yeah. She's the one with double nuke launching on a Monday.
But you know what I mean? Like, maybe if you had to say, he fluked one or two, but 11.
Well, I think a tour professional who plays year round gets like one in a career, right?
Yeah.
so 11 is lucky.
There was a big deal about your fella Shane Lowry from Ireland hitting 2 in like 10 years at the Masters.
Yes, he's hit 2.
And this fucker's just waking up. Barely even did it say it was his first time playing golf?
Yeah, he'd never picked up a club.
And just smashed 11 in.
Smashed 11, yeah. Just right. I bet it was right down the throat as well. Like it didn't even hit the grass.
Oh, I'd love to see
He just swished it in the cup.
You know how in like certain countries, if they have a big player that's specific to them on their cover of FIFA, that player will be on it. So in like Ireland, Richard Dunn was in the cover of FIFA one year.
Right. So like Macedonia has had Goran Pandyev on the cover
Pandyev
for like
was on that every year,
20
probably.
years in a row.
Do you reckon with their sort of how they use propaganda in North Korea, it's like Kim Jong-un PGA Tour 2025?
Yeah. Well, like he's bumping Woods off the cover every year. Yeah. I think Woods on the back, probably. I don't know if like, do North Koreans believe in black people?
I'm not sure if they've got that far
They've
yet.
definitely never seen one, and they don't have the internet.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And if you'd never seen a black person before, and someone said, "Oh, you know there are black people, right?" You'd be like,
yeah, right.
"Yeah, whatever." Pull
You
the
got
next
fucking
one.
was born yesterday.
Yeah, you wouldn't really believe. So like,
It'll have to be
and I don't think North Koreans play much PGA Tour, do they?
not that I'm aware of.
I haven't looked at the Nintendo Wii sales stats. They're not playing loads of Wii Sports, those guys.
They're still flat out in the weed, you reckon?
I think that's very much the original PlayStation still.
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon North Koreans are still blowing into cartridges to get the dust out.
That's a fucking memory. You know what's mental? Like a game now would be like 150 gigabyte. Those memory cards were 2 megabyte.
Yeah. And the games,
What the fuck was it holding?
the games were better.
Yeah. Well, I suppose the game was on the disc.
Yeah, I loved Kim Jong-il 09. It's one of my faves.
I'd like to see that with all the franchises.
Does he just have aimbot?
I would say
Is he
so.
just like nuking every hole straight down the middle?
Like he can score a hole-in-one with a putter.
Yeah, right. Like he just fucking stripes it 500 yards with a putter.
I'd like to see SmackDown versus Kim Jong Il 20 to 20.
Yeah, WWE Kim Jong Il SmackDown. Well, and he just like he surely just strangles John Cena just by looking at him, right? Like,
He does it with the power of his mind.
yeah. I'd like to see Kim Jong Il win Wimbledon. I really would. It's him versus Federer, and Federer doesn't even touch the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't win a point.
Nadal on clay smokes him.
Oh, yeah. It's so bad. Nadal like retires not from the game, like he retires from tennis early.
Yeah.
He gets beaten so badly.
Completely embarrasses him.
Yeah. This guy's powering down the line. It's funny because he's such an unathletic, tiny guy.
Yeah.
Kim Jong Il.
Do you reckon he actually believed it himself? The 11 holes in one.
What, you think that he came up with that
No.
because he did it?
I'm thinking, like, obviously,
You think he believes something he knows he hasn't done?
I'm thinking that due to the sort of how that country's leaders treats everyone, that it's probably a situation where they had like minions sat at every hole waiting to plant a ball. Do you know what I mean? And he might have walked up to it or got the fucking buggy up with his black caddy. Nah, he wouldn't have a black caddy, would he?
No, as we've established, no black people in North.
Yeah.
I reckon he's got a Korean caddy if I had to give it to him.
Yeah, that's a fair shout. He gets to the hole, there's a ball in it. It happens 11 times. He's like, fuck, I'm really good at this. Do you think he's actually fully buying his own hype?
Right. So you think that he steps up to the tee box, he's got his 3-wood in hand,
Yeah.
he scuffs it, about
goes in the-
500 yards left,
Aye.
and the guy next to him looks through some binoculars and goes, yeah, right in the hole. And you think, yeah, I'm class at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, it would make golf a lot more fun because I get bored after a couple of holes.
Yeah.
If I'm nailing it every time, I'd really enjoy golf.
Yeah, it'd be a lot more entertaining.
Yeah. Anyway, North Korea obviously has been under a blockade since COVID hit. So no foreigners have been allowed in. This is going to be the first time that they are allowing the foreigners back in since they killed that guy for stealing a poster.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, an American student went over there on a tour, stole a poster, they killed him.
What was a poster?
Just like in the hallway.
I thought you meant like from fucking HMV.
Yeah, a bit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he took it from his hotel.
Okay.
It was probably something like the cleaning rotor or something.
Yeah. It's not like their Mona Lisa.
No, it wasn't a priceless artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably like the this is the direction to the ice machine.
See, that sounds horrible, but I bet you no one stole a poster since.
Oh, I would be very hands off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit like people that say you shouldn't smack your children. But
Is
I
it?
got smacked as a child.
And it works.
And
I mean, I got hit as a kid. It worked.
I thought twice about being a after that. Like,
Yeah. I like when you sweat when you it because you know you're going to have to edit it out.
Yeah.
later.
I always
I
think,
can see it in your eyes. You're like, I've given myself work here. Anyway, so this is the first foreign people who are going to come back. Kim Jong-un hates golf. I think because his dad was too good. He would get him up on.
He couldn't live up to
He would
him.
get him up on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Hit 9 holes in one and go have a bit of that, you little prick.
It's like that fucking Romeo and Cruz fucking bell ends having to look at their dad David take free kicks.
Yeah, and it's just like I'm just spaffing it into the wall.
He's
every
like,
time.
I'm going to have to learn how to make toasties or something.
Yeah. He's like, fuck this. I should stick some cucumber in a G&T or whatever that guy's doing. Yeah. So he doesn't really like golf, but he is believed to maintain a private course for guests.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Dennis Rodman, his only friend.
So there is black people.
I forgot about Dennis Rodman. Yeah. Dennis Rodman's been to North Korea, of course.
Yeah, but maybe
Kim Jong-un loves basketball.
they
Like LeBron would definitely get the invite to the cookout.
yeah. The Kim Jong cookout.
Yeah, the Kim Jong cookout. LeBron would be first on the team sheet for the Korean barbecue.
It would probably just be like the all-star NBA team.
Yeah. It'd be like they should have that in Pyongyang. That'd be huge for North Korea.
Oh, that'd be all over it.
So he does have a golf course, but you know what he used his golf course for normally? The last thing he used his golf course for was to launch his country's most powerful intercontinental ballistic missile, the Hwasong 18.
Imagine him saying to the wife, like, oh, I'm waiting for a game of golf. And she just like, he's fucking launching missiles again.
Yeah, I
isn't
know,
he?
it bastard. The Hwasong 18. My dad's got that phone.
I'm trying to think of what sort of golf terminology you have there. They do often say about people hitting missiles down the fairway.
Yeah.
He's literally doing it.
Yeah.
He has a bunker if he needs it.
Yep, that's good. I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah, that's about the height of it.
On the golf puns, yeah. All right. Now we move to the most exciting and anticipated Gamey Schumer for a while. When I suggested this to Aidan, he actually licked his lips on Zoom.
Oh, yeah.
He was so thrilled.
The juiciest lips.
And then he texted me last night saying, I'm bringing the heat. And that worried me a bit because today we're doing a roast battle. First ever roast off on the pod. We've written roasts for each other. Mm-hmm. And I'm worried about this because, in my opinion, roast battles should also be fun. but I think what you're very likely to have done is remove the fun element entirely, and these are just going to be mean. That's what I'm worried about.
See, I thought you'd be going that way. I was just waiting on 8 fat jokes.
Oh, there's at least 4.
I went for a broad range with mine.
Okay. Do you want to go first? Go on.
Yeah.
Here we go. Radio Rufus roast battle commence.
People often claim that Rufus is just a poor imitation of Morrissey from the Smiths, and that's just based on his support for Tommy Robinson. Wait until he learns to sing.
Okay. I've gone for a bit more of a direct approach, I think. You put the homo in homungus.
It's like a primary 4 fucking roast battle.
I think yours are going to be a bit more articulate than mine.
Rufus has a lot in common with Maggie Thatcher. The only difference is that Maggie hated minors while Rufus can't stay away from them.
Oh, that is good. I like that. Because it's like, yeah, you're a right-wing bellend, but also you like kids. Yeah. So, nice 2-1. Okay, next one. You look like a werewolf that got stuck in the middle.
I like that. I went for a similar lookalike approach for my next one.
Here we go.
Rufus looks like Schooner Score's reflection in a spoon.
Yeah, I do as well. I've been to the pub with Schooner Scorer.
Yeah.
And pissed next to him at the urinal and looked at my reflection in the trough.
Yeah.
And it is, I mean, yeah.
It's uncanny.
Yeah. Next one. I could rebuild your house by taking the wheels off a caravan.
You should call me a traveller, basically.
You live in a shed. You do live in a shed.
Rufus takes medication that gives him chronically dry lips. It's nice to see that he finally has something in common with all the women he dates.
Oh, that is... I have to respect that. That's a great one. Next one. Your mum would clap when the plane lands, but you can't afford that kind of holiday.
Just going on a plane at all. Rufus has a track record of women fleeing the country after he's dated them. How bad does a shag have to be for a woman to deport themselves? I'm going to start calling you Rufus Ice.
Nice. Yeah. It's true.
It's happened a few times.
I can't deny the facts. I think it's 4 times now.
Yeah.
So far in my life. Got plenty of years to go as well. Next one. You nicknamed your cock John Cena because you also can't see that.
Yeah, that's good. That might be your best one. Rufus's dream is to be a musician. His credits include writing the 12th best song titled Fire this decade.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, great. I Googled it and I used a calculator and I worked out that you are actually eligible for free Ozempic on the NHS.
That's actually great to know.
Yeah.
That's a roast, but also thank you. It's
also a health tip. I think the line is 35 and I think you're 37 last time I checked the numbers, but
I'm probably fucking way over that.
I don't know.
I'll maybe look into that though. That's very beneficial.
I think it's actually true.
Rufus looks like someone with Parkinson's tried to draw Hugh Grant from memory.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. If it wasn't for me, you'd genuinely be financially desperate.
If it wasn't for me, you'd be less financially secure.
True. Not quite as powerful of a roast. Yeah.
Yeah. If that one didn't make the cut, that was in the fucking honourable mentions.
Yeah, right. If it wasn't for me, you'd be in a slightly worse position, but still absolutely fine.
Yeah. There were always questions about who Rufus's real dad was, but after seeing the statues on Easter Island, no DNA test was needed.
Do you think I look like those fuckers?
I think you've got the jaw of an Easter Islander.
Yeah, I have the extended Habsburg jaw of a, of a stone statue.
I'll go back to back with this one.
Go on.
Rufus is big on punctuality, mainly because his underbite arrives 5 minutes before the rest of them.
You bastard. Nobody's ever noticed the underbite before. Yeah, I'll come out clean right now. I've got an underbite.
Yeah.
It's not a huge one.
Ever so slightly.
A little underbite. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
And you know what? I had reconstructive braces, right? I pushed my jaw back when I was a
Do you
teenager.
have a fucking receipt for them?
Yeah. I need to go back to Dr. Wibby Sono. You're a fraud. Yeah. Indonesian braces I had. Pushed it all the way back. It took maybe 8 years for it to come all the way back to where it was before.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, I had an underbite and then I didn't and I'm back.
Yeah.
All right, I've got one last one. They should have built the Titanic out of your head.
They probably would have fucking tanked the iceberg head a bit better.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Have you got any more? I feel like you went over and above because we agreed to do 8 and you've written about 20.
I have a 10.
Okay.
But a couple of them were sort of maybes, but I'll read one out.
Go on.
They say art needs struggle, but due to the sheer lack of hardship Rufus experienced in his life, he has to resort to writing songs about minor inconveniences. I actually have a leaked list of the titles of his next singles.
Oh, God.
Oh no, I've run out of milk. What do you mean you don't do sparkling?
Yeah.
And last but not least, Mummy, I've scraped my signet ring.
Yeah, brilliant.
I think that's them.
To be honest, I thought friendships might be ruined, guns pulled, shots fired maybe.
Yeah.
We were going to be at each other's throats. I thought you were basically going to blue shell me from the lead.
Yeah.
And I would turn the Wii off, I'd throw the remote away, and I'd never invite you around to my house ever again.
Yeah.
But fortunately, you didn't kill me too badly.
It was pretty friendly for the most part.
Pretty friendly.
Just some astute observations.
So next time, should we be meaner? Should we do meaner?
Yeah.
We'll make it meaner and meaner every time until one of us gets genuinely upset.
Yeah. And should we leave it up to an audience vote?
Yes, you guys decide. I mean, we say we put a poll up, we never do.
We'll not put a poll up, but leave it in the comments who you think won the roast battle, and we'll maybe do it again.
Yeah. Come on, team. There is no Team Rufus. There's only team. Nobody has ever commented on this show, I'm Team Rufus. He's my favourite guy on Radio Rufus. My name is in the title. I should be everybody's favourite. It's my podcast.
It looks like I'm fucking paying people off in the comments.
It's my show. But
Not anymore.
nobody likes me.
Not anymore.
It's my show, and everyone would prefer it if I wasn't on it. It's actually true. Like if you just replaced me with any guest we've ever had, people would be like, "This is a huge improvement." I've never got a single nice comment ever.
Yeah, but it's also you've never replied to a single nice comment.
Yeah, but
I built a rapport with the people.
I haven't got one. I haven't got a nice comment yet.
Yeah, you have.
In the history of this podcast, I haven't seen one.
There was one that was like, Rufus isn't as big of a as I thought he was going to be.
Well, there we go.
I have to fucking cut that too.
Well, you're gonna have to beep it.
Yeah, another C-bomb.
Yeah.
I'm my own worst enemy here.
All right, let's move on to the final segment. Questionable. We asked you this week, have you ruined something? It could be an event, a moment, a relationship, an item. How did you do it? What have you ruined? And we got some bangers this week, including the longest response ever read out on the show.
Jesus Christ.
Here we go. I ruined my grandpa's funeral. The day of, parents caught me having a pre-function tug and told my whole family. Kind of ruined the vibe. Rough from you. Parents absolutely dogged you there.
Yeah,
Don't need to tell your cousins that.
that's a good point.
Also, I've been to a funeral. Never felt like having a tug leading up to it.
It's not a very horny environment.
No, usually I've been like desperately sad.
Yeah.
So I'm struggling to raise a semi.
But what if
At the
it's
best
just
of
like
times.
you're just going to pay respects to like a
But
friend
it's
or something?
his grandpa.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be horned up at your granddad's funeral.
Or even with either side of it, I would say probably you want to give it 2 days either side.
That's a fair sort of buffer.
Yeah,
That's a cum buffer.
I don't think you should breach the cum buffer of 2 days either side of the funeral. I think that's not really on.
That sounds like some sort of fucking war term that would have been used in like the 50s.
oh, let's breach the cum buffer. Come on,
Yeah.
boys. Yeah.
Sort of like the Iron Curtain.
We're going over the top.
Yeah.
I'm skeptical about the truth of this story. Here we go. I was in the filming for the new Jurassic Park film that came out earlier this year. Working on set with the main cast, I spotted a business opportunity. I approached Scarlett Johansson and sold her a bottle of perfume from the brand I just started. I got kicked off the set for peddling goods and never made it into the film.
He's one of those fuckers that somehow always ends up in scenarios with celebrities and gets them to try them shitbag flavored toothpicks.
yeah.
It's the same guy.
That's so good. You must have seen it online.
Yeah.
Those pricks that getting KSI to chew a bit of wood.
Yeah. Like, how have you got into James Corden's fucking box at West Ham Stadium to get that prick to try a toothpick?
Yeah. We need to do a bit more community outreach. We need to send out a few more emails.
I need to stop just ignoring them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you are this. But I don't think any of that's true. Because this guy also, I did look on his profile. The guy lives in Thailand.
Yeah.
So it's not true, is it?
I don't know. We'll also put a poll out to decide that one.
We won't. Next one. I ruined a closed down elevator shaft. I went out for some all-you-can-eat sushi. Seeing that the closest ocean was 500 kilometers away, this might not have been the brightest idea. In the Uber on the way back, my bowels decided to idolize Eliud Kipchoge and started running at a pace that honestly only an East African could achieve. So as I'm touching cloth, I turn into prime Samson, going blind with all the strength it takes to not unleash Shitoria Falls in the back of this man's Corolla. I eventually get to my destination and wobble out of there with the same grace as a one-legged emperor penguin on the final day of Glasgow. In my sheer state of panic, I had completely forgotten that the stairs were going to be my only way to reach the throne, up on the 4th story, as the elevator was not in operation. This said elevator shaft had been around for what seems to be the same amount of time as Henry Kissinger, and the doors were as secure as a blue-haired first-year uni student with a septum piercing. I eventually pried the doors open and go into the Gandhi pose as I prepare to turn this piece of prehistoric engineering into my very own New Delhi side high street.
This is so fucking long.
I unleash a slurry of shit into the shaft, nearly breaking the sound barrier, which in turn alerted the local security guard, who proceeds to catch me in my most vulnerable state. After I've composted the elevator shaft, I realise now's the time to bargain. We eventually settled on $50 and a threat to rat out said undocumented migrant worker for the services of not exposing the actions of my intestines to the building manager. I moved out soon after, and to this day, no one is any the wiser. And that is available at all good bookstores.
I sort of zoned in and out a few times.
Yeah, I can see you glazing over halfway through. But you've never been a big reader.
Nah,
No.
I haven't been.
That was a full... I think that was available...
We're done the roast battle, Rufus.
yeah. I think that's available on Audible. Read by Stephen Fry.
The audiobook version.
Yeah, Stephen Fry narrates it, I think.
Actually, that makes no sense. You just read me the audiobook version.
Yeah, and you weren't listening.
It was still shit.
Yeah. Next one. I ruined my cousin's gender reveal party by accident. He had told me the night before that he was excited to be a boy dad. I went up to the fiancée and her parents and told her she better get ready for Project Mbappe because her son's going to have a rocket of a right foot. The balloons were yet to be popped.
Yeah.
I was shunned from the family for some time.
I saw a great TikTok the other day, and it was basically talking about how unlikely a Project Mbappe is actually going to be. And it was someone reacting to the fact that Nathaniel Klein, at like 36, came off the bench for Palace, and nobody had heard of him in years.
Yeah.
So he was like, fuck Project Mbappe, let's get Project Reliable Right Back on the go.
Yeah.
That's much more achievable.
Oh, yeah.
Just get a really game fucking, he won't pull out any 50-50s, run all day, slightly good on the ball, good defensively.
I think Project Third Choice Keeper is really where I'm going.
Oh, that's
for
real.
my kids. Yeah.
That's the dream job.
Yeah.
Just going for a kickabout every day and still getting paid thousands.
Next one. I ruined a relationship because her younger brother kept asking to box with me. For context, I'm a boxer.
Right.
After about 3 months of him incessantly asking, I gave in, and then I proceeded to absolutely piece him up in front of his sister. She was horrified.
Yeah.
I think in that situation, you're within your rights to absolutely dust him off, though.
100%. And also, I think...
What am I supposed to do? Let him win?
But like most sisters would enjoy seeing their brother get beat up.
But apparently he really fucking...
Went to town on him.
Yeah. You know when it gets towards the end of a boxing match and like there's blood coming out from between their teeth?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. And they're like,
please throw in the towel.
their nose has been like pushed back, already broken and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she should have chucked in the... Where was the tea towel, lady? Next one. I ruined a guy's day. He came up to me attempting to mug me, saying, nice jacket. Without turning around to look at him, I said, you too. And then I did turn around and he was completely naked. Probably needed the jacket more than I did.
Sort of like I got onto the underground earlier and there was one seat left and I was like, fuck it, I'll sit down. Just to realise that I'd accidentally sat beside what I'm assuming was a homeless man that absolutely reeked of piss. And I was like, right, how do I discreetly sort of move my coordinates here without just making it seem like I'm trying to duck and dodge the hobo?
Why are you being secretive? I avoid hobos very openly.
It was so obvious. So I sat down and it was just the fucking heat of the piss just hit me. And it wouldn't have been 20 seconds.
Was it the steam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my eyes were watering. Like, it was a horrendous smell.
Yeah.
And I moved to the different carriage, or the different side of the carriage.
It smells so bad you can taste it in the back of your throat. One of those. Yeah.
Apparently that is how you smell things.
Yeah, smell and taste are related.
Yeah.
Which means if you...
Is it weird to enjoy... Are you technically tasting your own farts? I also hear people...
Yes, you are tasting.
Is it women...
Well, you taste every fart.
Yeah.
You inhale the cells.
Is it women that don't like the toilet seat being put down?
Don't ask me questions
It's one of the two.
about women. I don't know anything.
It's a 50-50, but I think they like it being kept up. But apparently
No.
the poo particles go everywhere.
Yeah. I'm not aware of poo particle physics. Yeah. That wasn't part of my A-level.
Curriculum.
Yeah.
We maybe have to look into that.
Need to add a module
Yeah.
on that. Maybe for BTEC. It's a vocational course or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A module is like, to me, a module is just a very small shit nugget.
Yeah. Like, guts are feeling rough. I just shat out a load of modules. Yeah.
Sort of like rabbit shit.
Last one. I was the photographer for a charity day when I was 18, raising funds for a terminally ill child. They had funfair rides, Shetland ponies, the whole shebang. When I was setting up my camera beforehand, I smoked a dodgy spliff, and I didn't remember to put in the SD card. When the kid died, they asked for the photos to use as happy memories for his funeral. That's a bad one. That's a tough sitch. I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's class. I'm a fan of that one.
And that's why you don't skin up a fat carrot before a terminally ill kid's birthday party.
Yeah, of all times to be doing it. You didn't have long to wait.
No, that's true. Although that would be so fun. Going funfair rides while you stone out your head.
Yeah.
Or would you just be sick? I'd probably just be sick, right? Because I'd be posh stoned.
Yeah.
So this is one of my...
You're just anxious the whole time.
Yeah, and I'm just looking where are the nearest Brussels sprouts.
And you're thinking like, right, I really need to get my fucking finances in order for the next quarter.
Need to get my finances in order. And also I'm really hungry and there's absolutely no smoked salmon at this fun fair.
Yeah.
I don't it's absolutely unacceptable.
You can't get smoked salmon at a hot dog stand as far as I know.
No. Oh, but there we go. Sorry to that kid. We feel for you, mate. And that's the end. Very sad note to end on. Very down, sad, depressing.
Subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah, subscribe to our Patreon. £3 a month. It can actually medically lift you out of depression. That is a fact.
And there's not been a lot of research done into it yet, but there's rumors that it cures cancer.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
So if you're terminal, £3 a month.
Yeah.
So what you write out.
Yeah.
What are you going to... If you're going to die soon anyway, you need to get rid of your money, mate. Might as well give it to us, two legends of the game.
You could be the first person to sign up to the Digillionaire category.
The Digillionaire tier. It's only £100 a month. Absolute steal, if you ask me. And for that low price, you get nothing.
Yeah,
literally
you get the exact same as a £3 per tier.
Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back again next week. because we never stop this train. The ride continues. Back to you in your house.